Christmas. My name is Robin.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. My name is Tammy.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. My name is Bridget. Welcome to our holiday edition at Life Lessons Unfiltered. Today we're going to talk about the end of the year, the holidays. Are you celebrating? Are you the Grinch? And what do you do, or what is your most favorite part of this season? I tend to not like this season simply because I come from the islands. So Christmas in where I come from in the Caribbean is different, you know. So I try to get excited about the Christmas tree and the snow black, the open fire. We don't, who's roasting marshmallows on an open fire anymore? But what does Christmas mean to you, or the whatever you celebrate, whether it be Kwanzaa or there's so many different, I think, what do you call it? There's different things that people celebrate at the end of the year. So we just say happy holidays to just encompass everybody. But at the end of the year, how are you doing? How are you feeling? Actually, I don't like Christmas. I really don't. They say, I remember, and I'll give you, before I pass the mic, I'm going to give you an interesting a story, a conversation I had with myself. I remember being a child at 8 years old, and they said, Santa Claus, if you're a good girl, would bring you toys and shit, right?
And stuff.
Stuff. And they said, there wasn't you be a good girl. It's a song, it's a jingle. Help me with this. Whatever it is. But I just learned as a young child that Santa Claus would be coming to town. And you better watch out.
That's it.
You better watch out.
I'm telling you why.
Hey, Santa Claus
is coming
to
town.
Hey. Listen to me. And I believe that shit. And I come from the island. And I believe that Santa Claus was coming to town. I didn't understand about the snow park. I never experienced it. But the part that I better watch out and be careful. So at the end of the year, I was 8 years old. And I knew I was a good girl that year. So I thought Santa Claus is going to bring me everything that I want. And there was this letter in the newspaper that says, write to Santa. And I wrote letters to Santa. And every single day I went to the mailman, the post box, and Santa didn't bring me shit. No, this is a true story. Don't laugh at me. I went to therapy. I went to therapy.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry.
I believed that I was 8 years old. And every day I'll go to the postmaster, because in the islands, the post don't come to you. You go to the postman. And I said, my name is Bridget. So I thought maybe Bridget was a bad girl. So I thought I'll write another letter to Santa in another name.
She's trying to scam Santa.
So I wrote another letter to Santa. I said, okay, I'm Tammy Romeo. I've been good. Where's my toys? Jingle, jingle. I went to the postman. No goddamn toys. I did it a few times. And every time I go and the postman would go back, look for any gifts from Santa, there was nothing for me. I remember walking home thinking, this can't be real. Santa doesn't exist. This is a true story, guys. Call my therapist. I'm now revealing something I never talk about this in my life. That's why I don't like Christmas. I know. I never talk about Christmas because I didn't believe in Christmas when I realized that Santa Claus wasn't real. And as I got older and had kids of my own, I told my kids Santa Claus was UPS because they don't want to bring that shit. So for me, that's my little small story on why Happy Holidays wasn't happy, because as a child, I stopped believing in being a good girl and Santa Claus going to bring me stuff or go to sleep. He knows when you're sleeping. It was a lie. And so I didn't lie to my children and be like, okay, so I'm sorry, but that's the story. It is a true story. Call my therapist and tell him that.
And tell them that she talked to you, okay?
So I don't know who else is going through it.
Everybody sent her a bill. Okay.
I was a good girl. I wrote 8, 9 letters to Santa Claus. He didn't give me nothing. Okay. So now I'm asking you, because now there's some people that are believing in Santa Claus. And I'll give you another short, quick 2-second story. I remember my son being in a school, and a lady said to me, oh my God, you have to talk to your son. I said, what happened? He's telling his friends Santa Claus is not real. Why are you lying to your kid? So anyhow, I'm just saying, if you believe in Santa Claus, you believe in the holidays, you believe in the beautiful magnificent idea of the beautifulness that it brings, that is a beautiful thing. But if you got me, who came to reality and realized it's just another day of losing, because I've been good all year and I didn't get nothing, what do I do now? So happy
Pray.
holidays. Pray. She said I meant to pray.
Pray.
So anyway, so that's the reason for my holidays. But now I just made it where it's just a time of reflection. For me, it's a time of reflection. So I don't know what it means to you, but I'm going to ask you guys, what does the holidays mean to you, and what do you feel, and what do you think about at the end of the year?
I would say for me, the holidays is just a reflection, especially the birth of Christ. But also when growing up in my younger age, having that myth of a Santa Claus. And then putting that same myth onto my children was a bad fabrication, because we were celebrating the idea of getting gifts and not the idea of what Christmas is all about, celebrating, Jesus. So that's changed for me, but I believe in the traditions that we had, because with my children, we used to go out and cut the Christmas tree down and decorate the Christmas tree. And almost every time we did get a Christmas tree, there was a bird's nest in it. And we were always so elated about that. So that is what I remember. And that's what I enjoy about Christmas, and decorating the house and decorating the tree, and then just hanging out with the family or the kids, and just doing the regular stuff. I didn't have anything traumatic, but I just don't now. In retrospect, I don't believe in the fabrication of creating that Santa Claus. Mm-hmm. And especially when we have that mindset that Santa Claus is white with a beard and all that kind of stuff. So if I'm offending anybody, I'm sorry, but this is my own personal thoughts, because then we start to tell our kids the truth that there is no Santa Claus, but we've built up this lie, and we want them to trust us and believe in us and know that what we're saying to them is the truth for the most part, but yet and still we are putting these untraditional, man-made traditions on them. So I forfeit all that, and when I have, in the future. But I'm also concerned about those people that experience like SAD, seasonal affect disorder, because it's dark outside almost from the time we get up to the time that we go to bed. And a lot of times this holiday season is not for everybody. So I just pour out my heart to those people that are experiencing those difficulties and those challenges and any mental health issues that you may be experiencing. If at all possible, just reach out to somebody. And I know this episode is a little deeper and a little more serious than our other episodes, but I know that this season is real deep, because I'm not really an advocate of the winter, and sometimes I even feel like I go through spurts of being, welcoming to the holiday season, and then just be like, I just can't wait until it's over. So I just encourage anybody that is experiencing any level of difficulty at this time to reach out to your loved ones, or to reach out to crisis centers or what have you for support. And that's all I have to say at this time, Tam.
Well, well, I could say, I'm going to just start off by saying Christmas is my absolute favorite holiday. It is. I mean, Christmas and my birthday, it's the only holidays I really care about. And I consider my birthday out. Ding. But listen, so I agree with Robin, because Christmas can make you feel isolated, not have anyone, all of those good things. So if you can, speaking to her point, if you can get with a family, friend, and just hang out so you don't have to think about all the negativity, I would say do that. But as far as my childhood, I absolutely love Christmas. I got everything I wanted. I'm just saying.
Only child was the only child.
And now that I have become an adult, I just enjoy like the tradition of having my pork, rice, black beans, the Christmas Eve, those are the traditions that my father really, passed on to me. So I love Christmas. I love giving and seeing people happy. I like everything about it. And I do think that kids, I don't have a problem with kids thinking that it's Santa until a certain age. Because that takes, that's all of the fun and the magic. Up until you're like 5 or 6.
The fun and the magic is the gifts, but do we have to embrace a Santa Claus?
Well, up until they probably 5, they don't know who freaking Santa is anyway. And the only Santa is in my house is black Santas.
Well, who instilled this Santa Claus thing?
I don't know, but I liked his ass when I was a kid. I appreciated him, is what I'm saying. And we shouldn't take away the magic just because, we on this. You had that magic.
Yeah, for a minute, but then when I had my own children, and then I had to explain there is no Santa Claus. Well, who's Santa Claus?
Well, because you waited until they was 12 to say there was no Santa.
But still,
to say there was no Santa, be like, damn, you've been lying for 12 years.
Right.
But
then we go into that whole Easter Bunny thing, like what?
Well,
but that's a different topic.
Easter, but I'm just saying, I really enjoy. I do. I really enjoy
I would
Christmas.
say that at least be able to explain the foundation or the purpose behind it, aside from it being
the purpose
Santa
for
Claus.
me is that I am able to give and see the happiness on other people's face. That is the joy for me. It's not that I get everything or could get anything that, or whatever the case may be. It's the fact that I'm giving, and when you giving, you feel good.
You give it from the heart.
Right. Giving something to someone that really want this. Or, been looking forward to this. Oh my God. That kind of thing. That's priceless.
Can you put me on your list?
Sister.
I've been good all year.
I've been good. I ain't been all year. Listen, Santa don't pass me by once.
I've been good all year.
So that's a joy for me for Christmas. I absolutely love Christmas. I hate Thanksgiving, but I love Christmas.
Why do you hate Thanksgiving?
I hate Thanksgiving because I'm at the age now. I ain't trying to stand on my feet and cook for hours and hours and hours, and so exhausted I just fall in the bed at the end of the night. I can't even get drunk off of a drink at the end of the night because you're that exhausted. I see my family every day. I love them. They know I love them. I don't need Thanksgiving to say let's have dinner.
A big dinner.
Because Thanksgiving again has been misinterpreted.
So we're going to be having dinner.
Because Thanksgiving has been misinterpreted from giving thanks to let's eat and be gluttonous and be full. And
say that one more time.
Gluttonous?
Yes.
That part.
Gluttonous.
I said it right?
Yes.
Gluttonous. You eat and overeat and eat again for no reason at all.
Like you at the buffet.
And then want to take a doggy bag.
Right? and no one gave thanks. No one gave gratitude. And no one was grateful. So you misinterpreted what Thanksgiving meant. That's why you didn't like it no more. Because you just cook triple time as normally do.
Well, did I miss? No, I just follow family tradition. That's what your family, your mama, they all know. That's the theme of the day. But you still, work yourself tirelessly until, you don't make the turkey, the ham, the roast beef, the cabbage, the greens, the potato salad, the macaroni and cheese, the yams, all of this. It's like, bitch, how many meals you gonna cook in 24 hours? Like, it's enough. Like, it's just, and I'm at this age that I don't want to tire myself out like that.
Give me
and believe me, I have tried. This is how much I really don't like Thanksgiving.
Okay.
I have gone to Boston Market for a whole meal for Thanksgiving. They absolutely hated it here.
No.
So then I tried Popeyes. They absolutely hated that. So now this year, I'm just going to cook dinner.
One year I actually had a whole seafood Thanksgiving. Bobby Chaz, remember Bobby Chaz?
Yeah, and just consider when we were in the pandemic and we couldn't go out, and do stuff, and we didn't have couldn't get to the supermarket.
Yeah.
So what did we do, and how did we show our thanks, And just, I probably within that same time parameter, or that same parameter, we had Christmas. So how did we celebrate Christmas in 2020, 2021?
Without cooking a feast. without tiring yourself out.
Right.
It's just too much. I'm over it.
So I think the big focus is that we come back and we just appreciate and love up on our families, in any capacity, in all capacities that we can, to show how much we honor, love, and care for them, and that we value that they're still here with us to celebrate on these occasions, whether it's a good occasion for you or a sad occasion for you or indifferent. But if you have family or close friends, then just love up on them and just get together and celebrate the best way that you can. There's no obligation, but just be able to connect with each other and show your appreciation and your love in this holiday season.
It don't have to be no damn holiday. Get with your people. Don't let society tell you certain days it's Valentine's Day. That's the only day you can get flowers. I
get flowers all the time.
Buy yourself damn flowers.
Listen, but here's the deal. What about, because I agree with what you said, Robin. What if you don't have people? Because I remember
go to church. You can always find people at church.
What the church? So I come to this country.
Am I right?
I remember coming to this country, and because how we celebrated Christmas in the islands was different from here. And I just thought Americans are absolutely selfish because they go into their house with their own people and they don't invite outside people.
Correct.
I don't know who knew me at the time, but I didn't know anybody. And it was a lonely feeling, and that has never changed over the years because I see the holidays as where people, they just get more income, in a little capsule of who they're close to. Right. But what about the one-on-ones who don't have family? Because at the time...
But how do we know that you don't have family, that you're going on to a one-man show if you don't share yourself with people?
No, but if there was situations where it was a flyer or something like, hey, come over here, something like that, I would have seen it. I would have gone there. But we're celebrating Thanksgiving, whether you be a 1 or 1+, come on in, whatever. But there was nothing like that. I remember even trying to figure out how to reach out but there's no, I don't think that even today that I'm not sure because I'm not looking for those things, but I'm sure that there are others who feel indifferent.
Well, there's like the Red Cross and all of those kind of places but you don't even have to go that far. Just go to church. You have to put yourself out there. You can't say, I'm lonely, ain't nothing going on. If you are not putting yourself out there to find people or your circle, you have to get out there. Even if it's, to the gym or a book club or, just take a trip, a bus excursion, or I don't even know if they do them still. But you have to put yourself out there. And I don't mean the bars. If you want to go to the club, go, somewhere nice. Because you're not going to find a nice man at the $2 bar stop. I'm just saying. So you have to put yourself out there so you don't have to feel lonely.
Well,
I think.
Yeah, I think it's it can be beautiful, but it doesn't have to be, like you said, lonely.
Right, you don't have to be lonely. And I think we all have been through Christmases as adults. We all had, at some point in time, been single during Christmas.
I don't remember.
I don't think I've had somebody every Christmas that, I've been,
I think when we had kids and they were younger, Christmas was fun because we made it about stuff.
Right.
When we get older, it's like, what do we do?
It shifts. It's different.
It's about the significant other,
and then
your
also,
partner, or making.
I just want to be mindful of those people that are not necessarily in a marriage or in a relationship, that are single and they are going through mental issues, or depression.
True.
That I don't know. I don't know what I can tell you because I've never really experienced that, but I just think that just to have a little compassion for those people, and this season is not the season for everybody, unfortunately.
So what do you think is it just because it's the holiday that people feel so isolated? I mean, because they didn't feel isolated last week.
First of all, it gets dark at 4 o'clock.
Holiday? I mean,
you can't even go to the store without bumping into
or
everybody's shopping cart.
is there something deeper going on with that person?
No, it could be something deeper because they could have lost family members or a loved one during this time period. So
yes,
you know,
absolutely.
so they are reflecting on that memory. You know what I mean? They could be an only child without any siblings or without any close relatives in the area in which they are in. So I just think that we have to be mindful of those people.
Because Santa Claus feels different from, say, for example, Labor Day. Labor Day is just a day, it's still a holiday. Or Memorial Day, we don't feel that way.
Right.
What about Christmas that makes it goes 2 times down if you're not in the festive season?
That's what I'm asking. Is it because you're not getting a gift? Or is it because there's no one there to have dinner with? Or is it no one?
I'm thinking what
I think it could be a variety of things. I think it can be a variety of things because one, I also think that daylight savings thing. You know,
absolutely, that's something
if you're not getting sunlight from the early in the morning to late in the night, that could play a role on. That could have a role in your depression. Because from the time that you get up, it's dark. When you get off work or you come home, it's dark. So you're not getting that sunlight. Right. And I believe that sunlight, the rays of the sun, exuberate energy, exuberate happiness. It's just something about being out in the sun for some of us, and it may not be for everybody, but this whole daylight savings thing, and that's a different topic too, but it's just that I've heard things and I've read stories about the holiday season where it caused people to be depressed. So all I'm just saying is that just if you're in that state of mind, you know, please feel free to reach out to one of those crisis centers, you know, for assistance, or a close friend or a neighbor if you have those people available.
And Robin will leave her number at the end of
this. You can call me at 1-800-55.
Robin.
I'm thinking that one year we're going to have a life lessons scripted. It says unfiltered, but unscripted. Christmas party, a holiday party. That'll be really dope. Think about that.
That'd be nice.
Because who the hell? Forget Santa Claus. I'll be Santa Claus, huh?
At your new building?
Hell yeah. We're going to bring some things to you. You would not. I'm excited because I'm not with this whole holiday. You got to spend $1,000 to make somebody else smile. And the following month you piss off because your bill is $1 million.
No, I agree. You should spend it if you don't have it. If you don't have it to spend, you got to pay extra. Just level them up a little bit more, you know.
It's ridiculous.
But I love Christmas.
The whole tradition of Christmas in America is, first of all, where I come from, Trinidad, Christmas is going house to house and everybody's your family. We're eating black cake, we're drinking rum, and we're having a good time.
That used to happen in America too.
When
I was a kid, Bridget.
I never
honestly, that's how it was.
True.
It was family. Like
really?
The blocks knew everybody.
Right.
The next generation came along, and you don't even want to know these kids.
I don't want to know you kids. Listen.
Yes.
We had. I don't know why we had a Christmas tree.
Leave your door open.
In the Trinidad, we don't have no pipe. We don't have no Christmas tree, but Santa Claus was somewhere in Trinidad because it was hot. I didn't see him there either.
Yeah, did y'all have chimneys? So how did Santa Claus get in?
I don't know. Chestnut, Roselle. They adopted this whole idea and philosophy, but the deal was, the tradition was, we didn't exchange gifts. We didn't have a Christmas tree. We went to visit all our family members, and that's what Christmas meant to you. You actually connected with your people and have a good time. We said, family, I'm here. Oh God, bring out the drinks and things.
And it's a good time. That happened here too.
Lies.
No, that's true. I mean, you had people come over on Christmas Eve and
people you don't even like. You don't even like these people.
That's not true. You're not coming to my house. You're not coming to my house if I don't like you.
Yeah, I remember before I had children, I used to go to everybody's house, but then when I had children, I kind of settled.
That was your house,
right? Home, yeah.
Yes. So Trinidad is not the only place that
So I was very prejudiced when I come to America. So I thought Americans were selfish because they didn't invite me to their party.
Well, I'm not going to say we ain't selfish. I'm just telling you, we like holidays.
I'm just saying. But in any case, I know there are those out there who are feeling like, only the lonely, single and phony. I'm just saying.
She likes to rhyme. Don't go.
No, I'm just saying. If it's the end of the year and you don't feel like it, don't do it because we're going to have a party for anybody else out there.
Make it your party. You know, put on your nice dress, sister, and
come as you are.
And go to the nice fancy restaurant. Just sit at the bar.
No, I'm
and see what happens. How about that?
We're going to have a party and I'm going to invite all of y'all. So better like and subscribe and let me know who you are.
And we're going to call it the Lonely at Heart.
No, because we're going to have fun. I'm going to feed you guys. We're going to have a party. I'm going to blow up the speakers. We're going to have a good time. Forget the gifts. Forget the holy...
I'll take the gifts. I told you already I like gifts.
Giving gifts.
Oh, holy night. Have you ever had an oh, holy night? I love this song, but anyway. For those who...
Oh, holy night?
Yeah.
Oh, holy night.
I was having a holy night. Every night.
Oh.
Me and Santa Claus, he was a bad boy. I'm
that's a different girl.
Okay. Oh my God. Listen, we are so unscripted and unfiltered. Like, listen, you gotta join us because we ain't got no script. You see that shit? We're gonna talk that thing. And we're just gonna bring the conversations to your table. So come on back with it. And so it's going to be a happy holiday. This is 2024.
5. We're going into 2025. Okay.
Big.
And so what we are saying, whatever means necessary, just have a good goddamn holiday. Okay.
Yeah.
And thank you. Robin, you have something to say?
Nope. Happy holidays. I love you. And Merry Christmas. Happy Kwanzaa. Yeah.